Hello, fellow watchers, fellow dragons, and all the like. It is I, the Dragon Lover 95. And before we start, first of all, we have our guest in here who is going to be part of this. Go ahead.
Hey everyone, you already know I'm Jacob the Dragon, so there's no need to talk too much about moi.
Yes. And also, a bit of a heads up. I'm going to be, I basically have this copied and pasted from a friend. I will basically not use their name because I don't want them to pretty much be as who they are and such, and I don't want them to be involved in it. But they did give me this to make use of because I wasn't going to write this down. So yeah. Anyways, for those who are coming in, we welcome you. And those who are basically going to be listening to this is basically important because it is important for this type of drawing stream. It's, hey everyone, just a quick disclaimer. We are recording this stream with a third-party program. If you stay in the call or chat, then you are agreeing to this. I ask anyone or everyone stay calm and civil or civic? My bad.
Civil.
During the stream. Now, let's have fun and get this party started, as they say.
And start up the damn Honda.
Yes. Also, people are coming in. Tori be the first one to show. Thank you for basically coming. We hope to provide entertainment and such. We have Koshi Rider. Welcome again. Nice to have you around too. You have Joshua. Please try to keep your random comments at a notable level, please. Hey, Cole. Really glad to have you around here. And this is basically supposed to be horror-themed monsters. Jacob, you could pretty much ask, what are we going to be doing of this type of drawing stream?
What stuff will you be showing and what stuff will you be drawing today?
Oh. Well, I hope things are okay over there. We had a tornado stream a few weeks ago.
Tornadoes are scary.
And I hope your power basically is not going anywhere because I've had to put up with that for 3 days. I am not even kidding. We got it back on Thursday, on the third day at least, so that's a good thing. Whew. But anyways, back to the thing I was mentioning. Well, let's just say it's involving Silent Dreams monsters. Which, there's kind of a reason for this one. I'm basically doing this a bit more publicly because these are the ones I actually drew. And that I basically want to, well, not only bring them back design-wise, but try to update them as well. And, well, let's just say they were taken down because apparently somebody just doesn't get the memo that I don't want any more of that drama. I won't say any names, but you guys can pretty much guess, which is ridiculous. Yes, I know. Exactly, Cole. The weather is pretty dumb. Oh, and for a side note here, I will also be sharing, well, you could say a fellow Deviant friend's art. They did basically ask if I could show, which I will. So, yeah. Wow, everyone's talking about the storms and such. Which I don't blame them.
Hopefully you'll all be okay.
Yeah, that's mainly the main importance. Agree. Hey, so Jacob, you want me to, should we show off the friends art first or
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay.
Because I'm curious to know what it looks like.
Oh, they are actually really good at art, and they basically did show me a few of them. Anyways, this is an example. Now, this is definitely one of this person's arts. Basically, the Nightmare Trio in Balan Wonderworld attire.
Huh.
Yes. Also, they ship Balan and Knights together, which honestly is fine. I don't really seem to mind. People can like what they like, just as long as they're not hurting anybody. Oh, and apparently there's a love triangle going on with Lance, who really wants knights, but Knights likes Balin, and Balin likes knights. So I guess it's a half triangle. I don't know.
Talk about spicy.
As an interesting concept. Yeah, the person really did do so.
Riella looks like a general.
Yes. Well, he is supposed to be one, but he's also he basically is more of Lance's side, but he doesn't like Lance apparently in that version. It's their interpretation. They can do what they like, and yes. And I hang on. I don't have audio on. Did you hear? Right? Did you hear anything?
I hear you.
Oh. Hang on a moment. Let's see. Just momentarily, people. BRB.
Quick, wap, quick, patapam.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay. Okay. Okay, since now I basically have that going, there's no music, there's no audio playing.
I don't hear any audio, just
Okay.
you.
Okay, that's what I need to be sure, because, anyways. Ah. Okay. Well, okay. Obvious. There's definitely gonna be the monster designs. As in, like, some of the, actual common enemy types. Obviously the ones that were basically, quote-unquote, stolen are basically like the equivalency of the sheep enemy, the owl enemy, and I'm pretty certain there was also a Nighttopian enemy that I definitely know I had definitely had drawn. A lot of them were basically drawn by me, but was given some suggestions of how some should look. So yeah, Jacob, I may need your help with some brainstorming on this. Well, also keeping an eye on the comments, please.
Again, I shall try my best.
Okay, obviously I was going for obviously for the Shwake, which is basically the enemy counter of the Schleep. I was going for this more the whole wolf in sheep's clothing approach.
Wolf and sheep?
You know, the wolf in sheep's clothing. You know, it may look like a sheep, when in actuality it's a fierce beast in disguise.
I guess you could put some really sharp teeth in there.
I was doing that. Also, the description I also put is that this creature is blind. As in, it can't see, but it can hear, and it can smell. If provoked.
I guess give it some big ears to emphasize that it's good on hearing, I guess.
The snout also is basically that too. It also has some sort of color pattern and such.
And Tori Shine says, yeah, make it cute with evil inside.
You ever heard the song Wolf in Sheep's Clothing? That's what this creature could basically be. I mean, in actuality, the knight's enemy, the sleep, it doesn't have ears.
Huh. I did not know that.
I mean, you could look it up. Knights in the Dreams, Nightmares. There is an enemy that basically is described as that, the sleep. And also the ram horns, they were basically stuck upwards. But I figures as though it could actually be torn off. And hang on a moment, people. Okay. Okay, the description of the creature as well is that it actually has some sort of like legs similar to that of an insect. Also, okay, how do you think?
Looking good so far.
I mean, these are supposed to be similar to that of rams and such. But then again, they also have those horns that are sticking upwards.
Would the horns have blood or no blood?
Well, that I'm gonna have to decide a bit too. And I know that they have these obvious stripes on their horns. Well, you certainly seem tired.
I was stretching.
Well, that was a dramatic kind of stretch.
Eh, it's not as dramatic as usual.
It has a sickly color.
Oh, excuse me.
Maybe it could be a bit of blue, because you know it's like undead or something.
That sounds good.
And the eyes are definitely very well.
Yeah.
Well, again, they're supposed to be blind, as in there's nothing indicate that there's any color there.
Okay.
Are you okay?
I'm alright.
How's the thing going on?
What thing?
The stream.
Oh. There's not been too many comments right now.
Okay. Well, here are basically how the horns are looking. A bit more sickly looking. And the fur is like very, and the wool is basically matted and dirty.
Cool says looks kind of like me, but with horns.
What? It looks like what?
He says it looks like me, but with horns.
Oh, we're gonna have another person appear. Hey!
It's the Fluff Queen!
What is up, my bitches? It's Rose2016 here.
Yes. We are
Mm.
basically working on enemy designs.
Nice. I am actually working on Harlequin. Well, the new version of him anyways.
I'll get to that
Ooh.
I'll get to that when I do so, maybe at my own time.
Well, dude, I never said you had to do it right now.
I know.
Just imagine someone go like, they could be right now. Yeah.
I think Jacob's officially lost his shit again.
I have lost my shit a long time ago.
No, duh.
Duh.
So, what did I miss?
Not much. We're still on the first picture.
Nice.
Yes. The idea is that this is basically the whole ordeal of a woven sheep's clothing gig.
That's gonna be interesting.
Well, and that this creature basically has heavy considered of matting.
Oh, lovely. Net.
Have you seen how a sheep looks with a lot of wool?
Yeah.
They look big.
Yes. Okay, since it's obvious that a sheep doesn't really have any arms and such, this basically would make sense here, given the fact that it will have at least 2.
Nice.
Nice.
And also, I'm basically playing music on my end, but not basically having the audio and such. So if you guys want to have your own, feel free to.
Yeah.
Who here's agree that chocolate milk is delicious?
Yo.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Okay, that is basically the wool impressionist.
Ooh. I
Ah,
apologize if I can't exactly look at the moment.
It's okay. Also, this is gonna have the appearance of rusted metal,
Ooh.
like like that.
Because
Because metal can look a bit like that, honestly. Jacob, what do you think?
I like how it looks so far.
No, I mean the color of rusted metal.
I guess that fits.
Okay, just need to be sure. Again, this creature is supposed to be depicted as like blind and such.
Okay, you need to move.
Hey.
Don't move it.
Hey, Jacob,
Thank you.
I'm using the spray can
Have
approach.
some Mountain Dew, please.
That sheep wolf is tearing up some flesh.
Well, it's supposed to be covered in this stuff. birthday that's that has blood on it.
Oof.
That's disturbing.
Well, this is basically an enemy approach.
Fair enough.
I know there will be depictions of some like blood on the wall and such, given the fact that like it's dirty and such.
Yeah.
This ain't too much of it, right, Jacob?
I think that's a good amount.
Okay, just need to be sure.
Always good to be sure.
I apologize to everybody in the chat if
Yeah.
in the stream that if I am quiet. I am also working on a design that I have not touched in a very long time.
Yeah, this stuff happens. Ah, come on, work. Work,
Everything
dang it!
alright?
Ah, it's doing that thing again.
Doing what?
Come on, don't be slow. Stop doing this. Ah.
Ah. Why do I keep doing that? Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, I have a good feel.
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. Back in business.
Whew.
What? Oh, come on. Seriously? Ugh.
There we go. We are back in business.
Yeesh.
It's sad. Why do I keep doing that? If I do that one more time, I'm gonna be pissed.
Ah, there we go. That is the better looking of distinct wool.
Dude, that is so... Okay, I'm looking at it and fuck, man, that is trippy.
It actually looks better than the other one before.
Trippy balls.
You are trippy balls, dude.
Now, this enemy isn't relatively super strong, but it is quick.
Uh-oh.
You better run.
Yeah,
Run, bitch.
yeah. This enemy is basically called the Schwake, which is basically a meaning of like of sleep and sheep, but also wake. So in a way, it's a sheep that's awake.
The sheep that happens to be awake.
Oh. Well, glad you're basically gonna be doing so.
Oh, what now?
Koshi, he said he's gonna do
says-
gaming stream.
Ooh.
So that's what I
Ah.
was going for, by the way, Tori. Well, that's the only way I can make the blood actually look very spready and such.
It has to spread like butter.
Yes.
Jacob, Jesus Christ.
Now, obviously, the next would be is the hollow, which is basically, well, it's basically the owl enemy at nights, but in this, it's called a follow, such as you follow it.
Intriguing.
Yes, and the description of the creatures, they will come at some point. But okay, I honestly know what I want this to look like and such because this creature will basically be able to know you are there.
Uh-oh.
Spaghetti-o.
Very funny, Jacob.
Thank you.
Cheeky
I am
bitch.
very funny.
You cheeky bitch.
I am the cheekiest of all.
That you are.
And Joshua is saying, "Hey, Chelsea."
Sup, Joshua? I hope everyone in the chat has been doing good lately.
I still can't believe I done a stream that was over 4 hours before.
4 hours. My god, Ash. You savage.
It was for my obvious FNAF approach.
Color
And-
me impressed.
And even though I wasn't there, I was told that it was a single image that took 4 hours to complete.
Yeah, to get every character in there.
Oh wait, yeah, no. Oh wait, yeah, yeah. I can word.
Word.
Shut up, Jacob.
Never! You can't make me.
Says you, bitch.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Buttercup.
Okay, the follow obviously basically was a mixture of some blues and some white, but I think I could put in a bit of gray in here. As in like off colors.
Interesting.
Just the
Because-
one you... Oh, sorry.
Because in the actual Knights game, the the owl enemy, it was kind of multicolored and it actually looked like some sort of carnival ball or something with an owl's head.
That is weird.
No, really, look up Knights into Dreams enemies.
I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm just.
There are enemies in the game. There were enemies from the beta design that were actually going to be in the game, but they, for some reason, didn't use them. You know, because like with all beta stuff, there was even one that looked like a dragon with an egg, with a grinning mouth.
That's just weird.
I think I could basically, I can basically work that out somehow.
Also, Comic-Con World has a question for Chelsea.
And that would be.
How is your kitten doing?
Oh, the kittens are doing good. They're getting big. Really big.
Yes, including one with a girly mustache.
Yes, that is. That is Mittens.
Big and strong. Big enough to beat up a person. Big and strong to beat up a person, so you better watch your back. You don't want the kittens to destroy you.
Jacob, shut up.
Never!
Okay, I think this could work. A very quirky looking mouth.
Fuck me.
I'm just reminded of two things.
What?
Yeah.
One, the way you said blues, Ashley,
Yes.
suddenly reminded me of Blue's Clues for some random reason.
Okay.
And second, that owl is kind of reminding me of Clockwork from Sly Cooper.
I never played Sly Cooper.
Same.
I have.
Congratulations. What do you want? An award?
Yes. I like one handsome award, please.
Also, I actually have an idea. Instead of two legs, it could have one, like a hoot hoot.
Oh yeah.
Or like those you know how they have those little statues where they're 2D birds? And they always have one foot.
I keep forgetting that Pokemon has only one leg.
No, Hulu actually does have 2 legs.
Oh.
It's just that it tucks it in its feathers.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Oh,
Yes.
how cheeky, Floof Queen. Well, 2 can play at that game.
Bring it on, bitch.
Oh, I'm gonna bring it.
You don't want to basically give him ideas, otherwise he might inflate you again.
Mostly, I just typed in the Discord, "Here's your reward," and I just gave him the middle finger emoji.
Yes, you
What?
are basically lost narrator. That's
I am.
confirmed.
Inflates the Floof Queen.
Jacob, so help me God.
Okay, basically a proper term. Maybe, just maybe, it could actually have the appearance of, maybe the colors could actually be set, maybe it could be like that. A mimicry of sort.
Ooh.
Now this creature can see, even though its eyes may appear to be not.
And Comic-Con World says you called Jacob a bitch 3 times.
Yeah,
So,
no. Your point?
yes. Are you like... You know, I'm not going to make the joke, obviously.
Let's face it, we're all bitches in the inside.
What, are you like those Christian mothers who basically was like, oh gosh, sense of cursing. It's always been a thing. May hell be damned.
You're really.
Little Timmy, if you dare do this, you're going to be going to hell now.
So what? So what? So what? If it involves Hazbin Hotel, then by all means, I don't mind.
That's a pretty good bird sound.
Yeah. 1 second, please. I gotta mute for just a moment.
Also, I think this type of color of blue could actually could work.
Tragedy!
Hello, doggo.
What the doggo doing this time?
Trying to. Queenie is literally at the door trying to fuck with her.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
She's a cheeky little shit.
That's cats and dogs for you.
You said a title of a movie I have not seen in a long ass time.
And
I
comic.
think Tobey Maguire was basically in that movie. I think he was a dog of sort.
I don't remember Tobey Maguire being in that movie. Like, I mostly remember Tobey Maguire for Spider-Man. My favorite Spider-Man, and no one could change my mind.
Okay,
Okay.
Comic-Con World says, I don't like Hazbin Hotel or Hello Boss. That's fine.
It's fine. You don't have to like it or anything.
Yeah, we're not those kind of people that basically condemn people that don't like the same thing we do.
Anyways,
And
also,
And if you don't like it, that's okay. Like, we're not gonna judge
yeah,
you
just
for it.
don't berate anyone for basically liking it. Okay.
Besides,
Okay.
Speaking of which, I've actually been berated by someone once because I said a movie was okay.
And
That'd be Frozen.
Yep, and
Yeah.
I was also subjected to the same thing because I asked if
I was basically just I couldn't get into Hazbin Hotel. Let's just say, I don't want to say the name, but you could definitely take a wild guess. And honestly, the reason why I couldn't get into this into it because, again, first impression, and I came at the wrong kind of crowd. But when I basically came off of that, I'm actually, I can actually appreciate it.
So basically,
And I will say, Helluva Boss, interesting.
before I say anything about Helluva Boss, I will say this about the Frozen thing. Like, it was back in high school, and like I was visiting my dad for a
Oh,
week.
people, get your popcorn and stuff. Jacob's going to tell his story. So, again, I will basically tell you, grab some snacks, grab drinks, probably keep a plushie, and basically just sit back and listen while I draw and such. Stage is yours, Jacob!
Anywho, like, it was back when I used to go to high school, like when I used to be in high school. I used to go, you know what I mean. Back when I was in high school. There's this friend I used to have, and during this time, this friend, she was into two things: Doctor Who and this thing called Homestuck, and she kept trying to shove it down my throat.
Please stick with Homeward Bound. At least that has animals in it.
So one time I visited my dad for a weekend and watched the movie Frozen. I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it either. Like, it wasn't good, it wasn't bad, it was just okay.
Which, to that person, they claim, I take offense to that.
As I was saying, but it was annoying that my classmates at the time kept singing that one song.
You all know it, the YOLOing song.
Yeah, they really needed to let it go, no pun intended.
Also, how do you think of this?
That looks really cool.
Me like you.
Go ahead, Jacob, continue.
So, when I went to go tell my former friend Miranda about it, when I said that I thought the movie was okay, she was like, okay? And she berated the hell out of me about she was saying, how could I call a good movie just okay?
Wow.
Yeah. And as for what I have to say about Helluva Boss, I've been enjoying it so far.
Yeah. It's got great jokes, great voice casting, good line deliveries, good jokes, animation, and it gets even better.
Oh yeah.
Even if you don't like it, then that's okay. Like, I'm not gonna be like my former friend who tried berating me about Frozen.
You can like what you like, just don't be a dick.
So yeah, I don't hate Frozen. Like, I don't hate it. Like, I don't like it either. Like, it was just okay. And I've never seen the second movie because I have no interest.
I mean, the only thing I liked about it was I didn't see the movie, but I really liked was that flaming salamander. I don't care what people say. That's my favorite part of the movie was the salamander.
There's a salamander?
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah, just look it up. I even have a plushie of it with the flame. Got it from Target. Also, this enemy here, it's supposed to be based on that mirror turtle in Journey of Dreams, except it was more like a sea turtle with a mirror on its back. So I decided that it needs to look a little more scary. So why not just turn it into an alligator snapping turtle? Those things are those things can actually be terrifying.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen how? And they're also really dang big.
I just realized something.
What?
Speaking of turtles, remember those turtles from Finding Nemo?
Yeah.
Dude.
What if those turtles were actually high the entire time?
Wow, dude.
Well, when you think about it and such, sea turtles are they're pretty docile. Edward's in.
Oh
Hi.
boy.
Welcome, Squawker!
Yeah, hi. I kind of heard what you, I guess you could say they're high on the seaweed.
Okay. But yeah,
sorry.
these are supposed to be
That
on the.
one.
This is supposed to be on the silent dream monster designs. You
Yeah,
know,
I know.
enemies.
I know. No comment. I guess you could say I'm neutral about this. So I don't know, but I guess you could say that so far so good. I guess. I guess you could say I've never seen a. I've actually seen this weird picture of a guy seen this video of a guy having a pet alligator snapping turtle. The thing coming out of its little pool to say hello to him. The thing actually looked like a doll. It kind of looked like a. It kind of looked very happy, just walking up, like a tortoise style, just walking up, just.
Because hey, if it basically lived there for a long time, of course it would have a behavior.
Of course.
Don't forget to behave well.
hmm
Pat, pat, pat.
Queen, girls.
But yeah, the only other reason why I'm basically doing so is because, well, I basically redesigned these guys, and that for obvious reasons.
I don't think we need to go into that,
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess you say I'm just rather uncomfortable by it.
are we all?
Thank you.
I mean, my life is dramatic and just full of stress and drama as it is, and I don't need any more piled up on me.
Think any of us do?
Exactly. We don't need any of that.
No,
We don't have time for that shit.
no one wants stress.
No, I ain't got no time for that.
And I also had my own experience of being, and just like Kaylin, I was also ripped a new one for a fandom. And it's all because I asked this specific person if they liked it.
What would that
Oh,
be?
yeah.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
Also, if you guys are wondering, these are shattered, broken glass in the creature's back.
Yeah.
That's disturbing.
Well, it's supposed to be Silent Hill-esque.
Yeah.
True.
If I can sum up that little story. I guess you could say the guy had a massive. You could say back then he used to be a very normal guy, but over time, as his ego grew, his talent shrank. And also, you could say that he got really thin-skinned too.
Okay. We might need to put a little context behind this.
Yeah, let's just not talk about the guy. Let's just say he's anonymous, or call him anonymous, or I'll just.
Oh, hey,
Mr.
Edward. I'm starting to think you're starting to become like Red X.
Oh, really? I would.
Who's Red X?
Red X. He's a guy that usually not known for reading neckbeard stories.
Leg beards and Milady.
Is it? I kicked my fedora for you, lady. And also legbeards.
You may sound like more Simpson.
I know, homie. You lull me so.
Okay, don't overdo that, man.
I know.
Wow.
Wow, Zow.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just say that, well, I'm just going to call this guy Mr. 20. Let's just say Mr. 20 used to be a pretty normal guy, but over time his...
Jacob, why don't you tell the story? You're better at this than I am.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
All right. So you just want to call me? Not call me. What am I saying?
Call him Mr. 20.
Okay. I'll just call him Mr. 20. But Mr. 20, I'll put it simply straight. is an asshole.
Yeah.
He's an
So-
asshole.
Anyway, now, Chelsea and I used to be friends with Mr. 20, and he does some good art, and his stuff I used to like. So, one day, one normal day, Chelsea asked a very honest question.
And mind you, I wasn't being rude about it.
Yeah,
at
it was
all.
yeah, you were just being nice.
And he utterly lost his shit. And
Well,
Hold on, hold on.
Yeah, hold on, Edward.
God
Hold your
damn,
beak.
Squawker.
Okay,
Okay.
I basically asked him, "Hey, do you like MLP?"
And then he just exploded on Chelsea.
And saying things like, do you recall?
I don't remember what he said, but I do know that he just. Hang on. Yes? Okay. Okay, now where was I?
I remember.
Okay, so he just blew up at Chelsea, no rhyme or reason, and we didn't even know why he reacted that way. He just reacted very, very poorly, and a friendship was completely severed that day.
Yeah.
And I unfaved all the art I liked from him. So yeah.
If I could, I do remember what he also said. He's like, oh, get away from me, that stupid shit. Anyway, it's like, he's like, hey, come on, we're just trying to be civil. Like, no, fuck you. I don't want to talk to a bunch of broken people that need to watch a TV show on how to be a normal person. So fuck you. Go kill yourselves. Get away from me. It's like that.
Shows like that actually do apply good messages at points and actually can help people.
If I remember, Mr. 20 was basically like this because, well, we'll just say that a lot of weird people were asking him for fetish work of diaper fetish porn of MLP stuff for him to make, and let's just say that he started to see them as weird people, and we'll just say that he lashed out, and we'll just say his ego got too big and he lashed out at everybody.
Yeah, but he could have just said he didn't like it.
Yes, which could have been
Again, we were completely unaware that this was happening to him.
Yeah, very
So-
unprofessional.
So that's enough about Mr. 20.
Yes, and that's enough about Mr. 20 there. It's like, I don't like your stupid pony show. Like, no, you're stupid. You're
Okay,
stupid
Edward.
Edward.
Enough.
Cool it.
That's enough.
Sorry. So.
I don't want to talk about Mr. 20 anymore.
You're
Very
seriously going straight up cockatoo right now.
I am?
Yes, you're behaving like a cockatoo.
All right. Okay.
And also, Joshua says, "Hey, Edward."
Oh, hey, Josh. What's going on? And Sonic Dub, yes, what the fuck about yeah. I guess you could say that maybe one day I could. Yeah, I'll stop.
We are stopping. We're not talking about Mr. 20 anymore. Anyway,
Yes,
Let's
please.
let's talk about stuff we like
Yes, we do.
Spiral.
Very well.
Okay. Guys, we don't. This is a drawing stream. I understand you want to talk and such, but this is not
Oh.
a normal stream. This is a drawing stream.
I'm barely even talking.
Sorry.
Mostly these two.
Sorry.
Okay. And this is basically the other type of enemy. Well, the concept about this is basically the glass is broken, like the glass is shattered and such.
Turtle Boy.
No, you see?
Mm-hmm. If you could make it clever, you could make it look like the teeth are broken glass.
Well, this is how I basically made it.
Yeah, very well.
Besides, that's how an actual turtle's mouth looks.
I remember like seeing this one clip on YouTube where this news person was asking this kid about something, like a kid in a zombie costume,
Oh yeah.
and the kid just said, "I like turtles."
Like, so what do you like? Josh the zombie. So what do you think about that? I like turtles.
Okay.
Turtles.
Oh,
Could I got a BRB, so
yeah,
I'll leave.
it's okay.
I'll leave for a bit.
Anyways. Okay, so the black sludge here. You could say that it's blood that's basically been turned to black.
Oh, dark black.
Freaky.
Black.
Yes. Yes. And the follow basically has a newer look too. What do you think?
Lovely so far.
Yeah, that it's technically not an enemy. It basically mostly just flees. But it's supposed to show where your destination is.
Yeah.
But if you're like a threat to it or show any aggression, it will basically fly away and you have no idea where you're going.
Of course. And before we continue, I wanted to make a bit of a joke for Jacob.
What would that be?
So you saw what Ashley made last time with her animatronics, those two dragons. I know you have some ideas about them. I know, Jacob.
Oh, hang on a moment.
Oh, sorry.
Hang on a moment. I'm basically gonna mute myself for a bit.
Yeah, like I said, like I know you're gonna have a weird idea about fattening them up or something. Those two up.
That's only if Ashley gives me permission.
True, but I know that thought may have crossed your mind. Be honest.
Edward, I always have thoughts of dragons being fattened up. Everybody knows that about me by now.
I know.
Ah, okay. I'm back. I am back.
And let's just say that me and Jacob had a little bit of a brainstorm joke.
Like I said, it's only if Ashley allows me to do.
As long as it doesn't take away anything of what I'm doing.
Okay.
Because I've had a railroad, like those campaigns.
True.
Look, I don't mind if you guys basically goof and such, but if it's going way off the rails, it's the equivalency of how people ask random topics in the freaking chat.
Yeah, it's mostly just a funny thing.
Okay, then.
Oh shit, it's storming outside.
I can hear it.
Well, I heard that.
Are you sure that wasn't your stomach, Jacob?
No, that was an actual storm, Edward.
I was joking.
Okay, maybe the eel enemy that I made before could actually be replaced with something else.
A centipede?
A snake?
No, these are all Knights-themed enemies.
Oh! Okay.
Then I have no damn clue.
I think I can make use of that, I can make use of that beta monster.
Sounds like a plan to me.
I hear crickets, but it's not on my end.
Yeah, no, I'm in my room, so I don't hear any.
Alright. Let's see what Ashley is making.
This is actually one of the beta monsters.
Let's see. Gesundheit.
Ooh, what might this creature be?
Again, this is based on the beta enemy. That
Dragon.
literally looks like a dragon with an egg for a body.
Huh.
As if saying it hatched out of a body similar to that Yu-Gi-Oh card one.
You
know
can
what-
actually look it up.
Yeah. Also, you know what monster I'm talking about, Jacob.
Yeah. Ruran, right?
Is that the one, Jacob?
Probably.
Let me look that up.
You go do that. Chirpy bacon. That is a big bird.
It's not a bird, actually.
It's Ryuran. It's pronounced Ryuran.
I was close.
Close.
I'm trying to get if it should have eyes or no eyes.
Maybe make it like it has eyes or something. I don't know. Maybe have it like looks like its eyes are all bandaged up or something. I don't know. Or it kind of looks like it has something attached to where its eyes would be, like a blinder or something. A lock.
Well, Silent Hill basically has many symbolizing monsters. What do you think?
Let's see.
Looks really good.
Yep.
Ah!
What?
Accidentally moved away a bit. These are like big flying enemies. Those are supposed to be like sharp pieces in the thing's body.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What? What is it?
My lamp was literally off for a sec.
Oof. Are you okay? Hang on. Maybe I could basically look this up.
I think it might have been the storm that made it darken
Yeah.
a little.
Yeah, that's just something that you just don't like happening.
True.
Ugh.
Okay.
Honestly, hope I don't lose power.
Already
I
happened
know
to
that
me.
feeling all too well.
It's already happened to me.
It's happened to me. Okay. When I mean by beta, I do mean beta. This is what I mean. This enemy right here. That
Oh,
right there.
I
See?
see.
Okay, now I can see it.
Yeah, seriously. It's a concept that these were concept enemies. Also, there's Beta Knights and Beta Knightopians and Beta Puffy. Claus was also having a beta design, mainly 2 designs. One was like a big chubby cat, should have indicated like the Cheshire Cat, I guess. And the other was, I'm not kidding here, a sexy cat lady.
Huh.
Not full-on lady, but just a full-on cat. It's just like, well, geez, I wonder why they basically changed Claus to be more masculine looking. Are you okay?
I have no idea what to talk about.
It's okay. Okay, given the color schemes of this creature, yeah. There we go. I changed to that from a blue to like a slight purple.
Not bad.
Okay. As for the color of pink and such.
Maybe kind of make it look like a weathered pink version of it, like very weathered and faded.
That works on the red, right?
Yeah, I was thinking like on the shell, kind of make it look like it's not really colorful, but as if saying it used to be colorful, but it looks like all weathered, all worn out. Like I said, saying tie, kind of like something you would see at a rundown amusement park.
I mean, red is a strong color, therefore it basically would be the brightest.
True.
But wouldn't that make it look fleshy or something? Like so.
I guess.
Like that?
Yeah, I guess that works.
No, that's literally if the creature would make a sound.
Oh, okay.
Also, I kind of gotta go.
Okay, what's up with that?
And Edward's gone.
Well, it's just us now.
Pretty much.
I hope people in the chat are basically doing good. Okay, and these are also kind of fade-ish, don't you think?
Yeah.
Or should it be a more gray? What do you think?
I think it fits.
All right. This creature is done.
So, how many more are you gonna make, Ghoul?
I
Just
know
wondering.
I will have basically the plague basically come in, which is basically it's just the Goodle bird, except now it just has very faded colors and such. Nobody's basically on the bird. I am basically glad that things have settled. And also people who are also in chat and such. I hope the art that you're basically watching is also interesting. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
I hope this what do you think of the design?
I think it looks good.
I mainly had to basically work on something. And people who are watching this, well, you can see I am trying to make these look like actual monsters. And if anybody's making any Sonic the Hedgehog jokes, well, you can do that, but don't make the obvious joke for the enemy. Because it's not that.
Hi, Ray.
Hello, Ree. Welcome to the stream. Oh.
Whole maze game. What?
Cool's game. Basically, it's just a sort of the choose your own ways. It's basically those things, those video things.
Alrighty then.
Again, hi Ree.
And also, sorry if the stream nearly got a little crazy there.
Yes.
I did not mean for any craziness to happen.
I'm the one who basically invited people to come in if they so choose to.
Comic Con World says you've seen tires. Yes, I have seen car tires before.
Oh, I thought you said, "Are you tired?"
Oh, well, I guess a little bit.
I mean, it's
But
been a
who?
long
But
day. Anyone's bound to get tired.
yeah, like who hasn't been tired?
And just for people who are basically wondering what exactly would be going on with the Silent Dreams approach. Well, thing is, I will basically be having help. Let's just say help from a friend who actually is willing to help and who is interested in lending a hand. But don't worry, the typing and such is clearly mine. And I make sure that these stories actually work. And it's fitting. And the thing is, I'm only aiming to make some references and such, but never flat out copy or steal. Maybe before, but now I just feel dirty for doing so. Because, you know, if you don't credit, then that's just automatically stealing. What do you think, Jacob?
About the enemy you're drawing right now?
No, as in what I brought up.
Oh,
About me, basically, with the idea of this story I'm doing.
I'd say it's a good idea to get help every now and then.
Yes, and people who are willing to help and not assume. Oh,
Excuse me.
and the thing is, with Venus, she never asked to be credited or anything. She didn't even claim she done the designs because she was only offering ideas. And this is not really and this wasn't a collab we were doing. She was helping. And you guys seen in the videos. I know there are some bosses that'll basically get to doing so. So, what do you think of this so far, guys?
I like the bed.
It's supposed to be on it's supposed to be based on the Goodle birds. And also it's a giant vulture. Hmm? Okay. Okay. The plague is done.
You said the plague?
Yes. Ah, work. Thank you. That's literally what this enemy is called. It's called the plague.
Ah, I see what you did there.
Yes. Okay, there we go. I know I already have other enemies already done, so that's basically that. Let me know what you guys think of this new setting.
Spooky.
That is supposed to be. These are supposed to be the monsters. While they aren't as too complex as, like, say, Silent Hill's enemies and such, they still hold the fact that these are, in fact, creatures of darkness and nightmares. And also that that the plagues, they stay positioned to the areas where you're supposed to head to next, but if you don't have the required key items and such, then they will basically chase you away. It's until the judge actually gives them the signal that they are positioned elsewhere. That's mainly what their roles are. Uh. Uh. Ugh.
You alright?
Sorry, it's just that things have been glitching a bit. Ugh.
Yikes, huh?
Ugh. Yes, yikes indeed. Oh. Actually, that's not a bad thing, Cole. I think that'd be cool. Besides, you already have a very good reading voice. Okay. Now, I think the idea is to, well, have the names be set in their bios. Since this is not Bandicam, I don't need to worry about the sense of the number and the letter basically be an issue.
Nice.
And also, I gotta be sure to obviously add in the name, my name, and date. Because, you know,
Yuppity yups.
besides, even if I basically am making a story and such, I'm not doing what some people would do, which is, you know, that are already two copyrighted things just mashed together. I'm doing this for the fun of it, and I want to do this project. You know what I mean? And just because I have this, just because someone is using a similar name and such, doesn't mean you claim you own the properties and such. You know what I mean? Jacob,
I know what you mean.
some people just don't see it. They think they can prove a point, when in actuality, there is no point. Not without actual proof. And things from before don't count. We can all agree on that. Just to let you all know, I'm not one to get angry, nor fully upset often. However, if you basically behave in a way that basically hurts someone, and you basically if you don't fit up to your own mistakes and admit them,
Yes?
well,
That's just my imagination.
okay,
Sorry.
okay. Just because you could either be jealous or you want to hurt that person to the point where it's obsessing. You want to own something that they actually pitched to you. and you just go and try to take it all away and try to copy and such, and you hurt them just so you can feel like you accomplished something, when in actuality you are basically making someone hurt badly. How is that going to reflect you, knowing you won't stop this? Can I ask you that, people? And it's funny because I'm playing Silent Hill music, even though you guys can't hear. You can understand. And no, I'm speaking with honesty. Jacob, what do you think?
I think that that people should be honest.
Yes, there's no point in basically being petty. It just makes them look utterly pathetic. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
And honestly, you don't want to be around those people. They could become toxic. If they go down a pathway where they become and they're developing the attitude and such, you try what you can to help. You try to reason, but they just won't listen. Your best bet is just to leave. How does that make you feel of knowing this thing, Jacob?
Mhm.
You're much more experienced now, and you can recognize this certain behaviors.
Well, it gets bothersome when someone tries to claim an idea they don't own.
Yes. Such as your stuff getting claimed and taken away. And being stolen.
Even though that never personally happened to me, I know how upsetting it would be.
Not to mention your stuff getting taken down because they claimed they owned it even though they didn't draw anything. Just some suggestions and some ideas doesn't mean you basically own the actual drawing. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Besides, it wasn't a paid thing to do. It's not like making merch or anything. They just claimed it because they say so, which is stupid. If you work on a project that you really want to do it. Don't have somebody stop you. If they're that person, that guy, then do what you can to try and avoid conflict. Or talk to people you know and who got your back. I know I do. And I appreciate it. And I'm not aiming to attack anyone for it. Because there's no point. What's the point of basically holding a grudge if it's not going to make you happy? Rather, it's going to make you sad, lonely, and you just don't know what to do. You know the saying?
I know what you're saying.
Okay. I think this enemy just has like a simple name here. The Snapper.
Snapper.
like a snapping turtle, and these guys would be like quick. Shrieker. Is that how you spell it?
I have no idea.
Shriek. Maybe this?
I guess so.
Uh. Plague. Well, that's all the enemies. Just moving these guys around and such.
Hey, Ashley,
Yeah?
would it be okay with you if I could skedaddle for now?
Sure.
Jacob the Droll one out.
Yeah.
Later, Ash.
See y'all. Well, everyone, just you and me. If anybody else basically feels the need to say anything or at least text, feel free to. But yeah, what I say is true. And honestly, it just makes you wonder. And honestly, I'm just glad that I'm able to pretty much share this with you all. And I hope this basically helps in a way. Because in a way, you all have your own ideals, your own senses of choices to make and designs. And if you encounter those kind of people, it's best to basically cut ties with them. And if they're in the area, get a restraining order and such. Anything. You just don't want to deal with these type of people. And honestly, I'm just moving on and just doing what I do. Don't care what they say, because hey, they do not owe. I do not owe them. Because they can't take something of what I already made. If they have a problem with that, well then that's on them, because they make themselves basically turn out when really it's hard to take you serious if you behave like a child. Or someone who just doesn't understand common logic and can't even provide actual proof. Well, I wouldn't say everyone is out, but that's just aside the point. And you guys are basically seeing my ways of designing and such, as well as, well, descriptions. Hmm. There we go. Hmm. Um, just a moment, people. I'm gonna be right back. This will not take long. It'll be about like a few minutes. Small break a bit. And I am back, everyone. Well, if anyone who is watching this and such, I am doing a bit better in case anybody was curious. Also, before we continue and such, I have another kind of picture I want to show. So, just a bit of movement. I thought I would basically show this artist, and they really know how to basically make it. If the picture were to show, mm, ah, it's the meme. But yeah, let's be honest here. I mean, Knights is capable of dealing with Riella, but hey, if they need an extra hand, that makes sense. But still, this just makes too much sense and it's perfect. But anyways, back to the enemy. There will be a follow-up. See what I did there? And also more of these creature designs I will do. Mainly the things I want to show. And give better design wise and such. Because, you know, it's more fun that way. It's pretty simple to the point. Hmm. Oops, my bad on that. Okay. I mean, given the description for these monsters is something that now I'm considered to be very helpful because hey, now it's a far better easier way to well being able to describe what these creatures do and such. Some are basically enemies, while some are not. Description and such. Thankfully, it's going just fine. This seems to be going just fine. Okay. There. Momentarily, people. Okay. Lastly, we have the plague. I really hope you guys are finding this interesting. I mean, since I'm basically alone and such, I guess it just comes with the territory of not really talking as much, and it doesn't seem that nobody's basically here. But then again, this is basically about Silent Hill S type theming with the combination of knights enemies being turned into these creatures. And well, I really do hope you guys like these designs because I really want people to actually find these want to find I what I'm trying to say is I want the audience and other viewers to pretty much like these designs and see what they think. Well, that is all of them. The Schwake, the Follow, the Snapper, the Shrieker, and the Plague. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this as much as I have when it came to designing these and giving their details. I also really hope that my sort of commentary wasn't too much of a mood downer and such, but I thought I really should address it. And who knows? Maybe you guys may find this at least somewhat helpful. And I hope you all have a good day, afternoon, or whenever you're seeing this. I'll see you all later. Till then, the dragon is out.